All right. How many of you love technology when it works? It's phenomenal, right? Okay, so just going to. Okay, perfect. All right. My name is Melanie Greeno. I'm so excited to be here with you. I'm going to give you a little bit of my background just so you know where I'm coming from. Then I'm going to show you Bryte Lyfe, what's in store for you, and the amazing opportunity that you have to attend the Atlantis in the Bahamas in the coming weeks, which is so crazy. So, like I said, my name is Melanie. I have been working in the online space now for 17 years. Prior to that, though, I actually went from being a broke, homeless, single mom with my 1 year old daughter, trying to figure out how to do a better life, moved into traditional business, having two companies, 44 employees, and 65,000 a month in overhead before I made a dime. Now, if any of you are small business owners, you know the struggle that happens when you're trying to grow your business, scale, deal with employees, and all of that. And I love that portion of my life. But what I found was I still couldn't take a vacation. I still couldn't put my daughter in dance. And so as I was opening myself up to the possibilities of what's out there, somebody referred me to a company like Bryte Lyfe, and I actually said yes. When I looked at what I'm about to show you, I thought, why wouldn't everybody do this? And I really wanted an online business so I could work from anywhere with whomever I choose whenever I wanted. That was my goal. But the first goal was just $1,000 a month. If I could make $1,000 a month, I was like, okay, that I can put my daughter in dance. I can save for a vacation once a year. And so I've always wanted to travel, adventure, give my daughter a better life than I had. I think we all want that as parents, right? And so fast forward now 17 years, which is so crazy. I met my husband, Greg, who some of you know. We've been married, of course, for I guess we've been doing this 18 years, crazy. But we've been married for 17 of those years. And we have literally been to, I think we're in like 17 countries, 16 countries. We've done 80 million in global sales, being able to really transform our lives through the power of online business, digital income. And that's what I'm going to show you tonight, as well as, of course, the Bryte Lyfe mission and what we're here to do. So that's just a little bit about me, so that I really want you guys to start to ask yourself some simple questions. If you could work from anywhere, would you? If you could travel more, would you want to? If you could travel more at discounted prices, would that be of value to you? What if you could gain access to some of the coolest experiences in the world at member pricing, skipping the line, doing these things, and actually adding adventure and fun back into your life? Well, that's why I said yes to Bryte Lyfe, and I'm just going to run through a little bit of information here so that you can make that decision for yourself as well. So let's jump in. This isn't just a membership. Bryte Lyfe is about bringing you a total balanced life, like literally making your bucket list dreams come true. So I'm going to slow down. Sorry, guys. I'm really excited. So I get tripping over my words. So understand that as Bryte Lyfe was put together, it was created by a man named Wes Melcher, who's got over 25 years experience in the travel and direct sales industry. Also co-founded the largest travel club in the world that did 4 billion in sales. So he really knows what he's doing when it comes to travel membership, lifestyle membership, and creating these amazing experiences for people that are changing lives. Now, he added an elite tech team, our director of member experience, who is Eva, who's amazing, obviously has 26 years literally building the largest private memberships in the world, and our corporate team has over 100 years experience combined, which is amazing. And so what they put together, when we brought the whole idea together and as stuff was added, this is what it really developed into, which is so beautiful. Travel life, live life, well life, give life, and bucket list life. Now, understand that we have proprietary technology. So, what Wes did was he said, okay, wait a second. We're going to have these different buckets, and we want our members to be able to access through their membership these different portals. So you guys can see there's literally 175,000 resort weeks. We've got over 3 million hotels and resorts worldwide, car rentals, cruises, private jets, yachts, and more. So, this is a way for you to access really great pricing. I'll give you an example. Greg and I were in Vancouver. It was a 4 night stay. We saved, in total, it was about, we saved 500, but then we used 200 travel dollars, which I'll talk about here in a second. So, for a total savings of $700 on a 4 night stay. So, you guys can see that that is a significant difference for us when the average cost of a hotel in Vancouver is between, 350 and $500 a night. So we were really, really blessed to be able to get crazy great pricing in a beautiful hotel. Now, everything is driven on the app, so you can actually just log in and use your app, and it literally, you can see there, it says up to 78% off. It'll show you the discounts right there, taxes, fees, resort fees, everything included. You can do a regular search, filters, all the things that you would normally do on a booking site. Now, we're very excited and honored to represent Resort Weeks. Resort Weeks is actually a members only RCI property program that our members gain access to without having to pay the crazy fees that you would normally pay. Now, understand that as you are booking these, there are different levels of deals. If you want to go in the last 30 days, $3.99 a week. So Greg and I actually stayed at one of these places. I believe it was in Vegas. I also think we stayed at one in Arizona, if my memory serves me. But the $3.99 is what we paid. So we checked in $3.99 full week in a condo, full kitchen. We had a 1 bedroom, but of course they have 2 and 3 bedrooms depending on what you're looking for. If you have 180 days to book, it's $4.99. And then of course, if you're booking a year out for a VIP week, it could be $8.50 for the week. Still an amazing deal. So we absolutely love that. For us, you're staying in a resort style situation, but you have a full apartment at your disposal. Now, Bryte Lyfe Breakthrough Events, we are actually having our next event in the Bahamas, which is what I was talking about. If you were a little bit late coming on, the Bahamas is coming up very, very quickly. And we are so excited because these breakthrough events are life-changing events. This is where you're going to learn from the best of the best on how to grow digital income, how to, live a better life, how to get engaged and really create the experience that you want out of the time that you have here, because we believe that life is meant for growth and expansion. So we've had events in Orlando, Vegas, Bahamas has been a favorite, and I know Miami. So you guys understand that as you attend these breakthrough events, you're actually getting discounted prices, and the event itself is so beautiful. But then we also do giving projects. So for example, in the Bahamas, we're actually going to go do a Give Life project. What is that? We go improve an after school program where these kids have access to very little. And the last time we were there, it was so successful that they said, wow, you guys are coming back. Please, please, please come back and join us again. So of course, here is the next event. If you don't know the Atlantis, here's a little sneak peek. So imagine being able to go to the #1 resort in the Bahamas for $4.99 a person, October 30th to November 2nd. We've got the Give Life Project. We got a Halloween party. We've got a party on the deck. We've got the event itself and so much more. So if you've ever wanted to go to the Bahamas and you haven't yet, this is a huge opportunity because of course, Wes, being as generous as he is, said, hey, listen, we want people to experience a bucket list trip. And so we not only open that to the members, but to their guests as well. So guests can come without paying the membership fee and literally get the same pricing as our members. And the reason we're doing that is because we need people to understand the power of what happens to you when you go places that are out of your comfort zone. Maybe you've never been there before. Your life, your mind, everything is expanded. And once a mind is expanded, it can't go back. So, how many of you would like to add some adventure and fun into your lives starting right now? Well, this is your opportunity to be able to do that. So, here's all the details. Of course, it is available on the Bryte Lyfe app. If you are a guest joining us tonight and you're like, I'm in, I want to go to the Bahamas, what you're going to do is actually get with the person that brought you here, and they're going to get you in contact with our concierge team, and they're going to get you booked so that you can actually secure your spot, because normally it would be booked through the app. But in this case, of course, because you're not a member and you don't have access to our portal, you're going to get booked by a concierge. Now, of course, there's tickets, there's all the things, and we're so excited to really be able to give you that taste of what a bucket list trip will feel like. Now, we do not believe that life is meant to be lived on the sidelines. So, what we do is deliver world-class opportunity for entertainment that you've always dreamed about. Imagine discounts on tickets all over the world to major sporting events like the Kentucky Derby, Super Bowl, World Cup. I actually had a member get started, look up the World Cup tickets, and in like 2 seconds messaged me and said, "What is this pricing?" So he was super excited. Of course, we have World Vantage, which is a private golf and lifestyle network with access to 750 plus golf courses around the world, where you would normally have to have a membership. And understand, these memberships can range in the tens of thousands of dollars per course. Well, as a Bryte Lyfe member, you gain access to all of those golf courses without having to pay those membership fees. And of course, when you book, you get preferred tee times. You know, you pay your green fees as usual, but you're not paying the upfront cost of becoming a member. Now, of course, what would life be without music and events? So we're partnered with the biggest entertainment brands in the world, so you can get discounted tickets, exclusive access, VIP experiences, and even pre-sale tickets. Imagine pre-sale tickets on Taylor Swift. You know, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, but when my daughters were growing up, oh my goodness. And of course, you guys know she has millions of followers all over the world. And so being able to give people access to things like the Foundation Room, which is a private club that's found throughout the US, where they, you know, you arrive and they're going to hand you a glass of champagne and you've got access to some of the best bands in the world. And it's all right at your fingertips simply by booking through your app. Now, activities and entertainment, super fun. So we just did Orlando. So our members got discounted tickets to the Orlando theme parks. You know, you guys think about this: tourist attractions, sightseeing, movies. We've had members save $80 to $120 taking their families to the movies, nightclubs, red carpet events, right? Guaranteed reservation, no line, no cover. I don't know how many of you like waiting in line, but I'm a no queue kind of girl. I don't like waiting in any line, actually. So we get to actually skip the line. Now, you also can get tickets to Broadway. Poppy Steak, if you've not been, you must go. Disney, Cirque du Soleil, Live, all of these amazing experiences right at your fingertips through our app. And right now, I'm going to give a shout out to our director of Well Life, who is Corey. He is so amazing. He actually is running a challenge right now, free to our members. This kind of challenge would cost you $300, $400, $500 if you were going to go register for one in the marketplace. Our members are getting it for free. So you're getting daily activity that you can do to improve your life, because truthfully, what is money and what is life if you don't have your health? And so he is just the best guy for the job. He really wants for us to experience the best of ourselves. And so right now, if you get enrolled, not only are you going to gain access to that Bahamas trip, but you can also jump in on that challenge, which it is not too late to join. We just started on Monday. The videos are recorded. You can jump in and play along. And for anybody, just to give you an idea, for anybody that had started with us on Monday, there's $1,000 on the table for participating in that challenge. Now, here's a couple of our testimonies. I love Zeb. Just so you guys know, we went golfing. We went to a private VIP golf experience with Bryte Lyfe, and Zeb was my golf partner. And wow, it was amazing to see. You guys, he literally lost 55 pounds in just 5 months, with Corey, our director of Well Life, being his coach, quote unquote, doing the challenges, you know, taking the power back in his life, really, and setting himself up for success. He says, Bryte Lyfe and Well Life opened a whole new door for me and helped me return to a place I hadn't been in a long time. And that is really the core and the heart of what we're doing here. Kirk Dodds, as a founding member of Bryte Lyfe, I've seen firsthand how this membership transforms lives. I've been fortunate enough to attend every single Bryte Lyfe trip: Tulum, Miami, Bahamas, Vegas, Orlando. Each one of them was incredible, life enriching experiences. You guys, seriously, like when you think about, look at this. He says, I'm headed to Dubai in November for my bucket list trip, a dream I never thought would be possible. I guess it's true what they say. I am truly living life with Bryte Lyfe. This is so beautiful. And Tammy, she's one of my favorite members. She's so awesome. Bryte Lyfe isn't just a membership, it's a key to a life of adventure. 75% off country bay music festivals in Miami, front row seats to see Joan Jett at the House of Blues, 25% off flowers for my mom, discounted tickets to see Kenny Chesney. You guys understand that this is about the things that we do on a daily life that really make those moments count, right? So let me ask you this question. When was the last time you lived a full year of just an extraordinary life where you were like, wow, that was worth it? I know for me and for our house, because of the last few years, what's been going on out there with, some of the restrictions and crazy stuff going on, we really had pulled back on the adventure. But when I went to Bryte Lyfe and I went to an event, I experienced the fun and the adventure and the way people were living. Man, I got bought in, because I'm telling you, people need to be, encouraged and empowered to live their best life. And we do that with Bryte Lyfe. Now, I already mentioned Give Life, so I'll just touch on this for a minute. Many people, you guys, in the last 17 years, we've helped rescue 6,500 women and children from situations around the world, mostly in India, actually, specifically with this organization, that were really struggling in life, right? And so when I saw that they had Give Life as a part of their corporate mission, I was really excited, because I had a lot of people that wanted to go do the work with us in India, but they can't necessarily go take a month off or 4 months off to go and do a trip like that. Well, what Give Life does allows you to do volunteer trips with our trips. So when you go to the Bahamas, one morning we're going to be going and giving back to these kids and being able to enrich their lives, and it feels so good. So if you've ever wanted to do volunteer trips but didn't know how to get involved, this is your chance. And if you've never done one, I highly recommend you do it, because it will literally change the way you look, not only at the world, but at your own life. The gratitude that you will have coming out of that will change you forever. And that's the key, right? We're going to strengthen the fabric of society. Now, the bucket list trips. I would be remiss if I didn't talk about this, because it is the power of our program. It's literally the best loyalty program in the travel industry. This is how it works. When you enroll, get it into the app, the first thing you do is you pick your top 10 destinations for you that are bucket list trips for you out of the top 50 in the world. And then what happens, you maintain your membership for 1 year, and you're awarded a 5-star hotel stay for 4 nights, 4 days, and 3 nights for you plus one. And we're talking the best places in the world, like La Meridian, Maldives Resort. How many of you would want to go to an overwater bungalow in the Maldives? Or JW Marriott's, which are beautiful, Palazzo Dubai, Rosewood Hotels. I will tell you guys, Dubai, if you have not been, we've been to Dubai 3 or 4 times, I think 3 times now in the last year and a half. It is a very, very special city. I didn't really have like a crazy desire to go there, but now that I've been there, I'm like, you have to go to see what they built, the way they built it. It is so, so beautiful. Palms Jeremiah, being able to stand over the tower, overlooking the whole palm that can be seen from space, by the way. It is the coolest experience ever. So understand, these are 5-star. This isn't some 3-star something that you're getting gifted. This is a 5-star experience. And I will tell you, for me, Those weren't even possible before I started in the online space. I couldn't even take a Porta Backyarda vacation, let alone going to, the Palazzo in Dubai. But now, because of an opportunity like this, and because Bryte Lyfe is literally offering you a bucket list trip, you can start checking these places off of the bucket list. I can't see the chat right now, but I want you to just take a minute. And if you've been awarded your trip, drop it in the chat. I know Denson's going to Dubai. Many of you are going to the Maldives. There's different places you're being awarded. And we'd love to know if you've earned your trip or how close you are to earning your trip. Now, of course, this is a little video of one of our ladies that actually got the Maldives trip. So just take a look at this, because this is going to give you an idea of the quality of the trips that we are giving away. This is oh my God. Drifting faster than it should. Hold it over, makes me feel again. Isn't dreams are fading. I am leaving, tell me what to do. Feel like slipping away. Treading water, yeah, what's so we absolutely love that our members are able to experience these crazy, amazing 5-star places. And just for being a loyal member, you're getting awarded that trip. So of course, this is, what sets us apart literally from anything in the market. Now, just an example of household savings as a member, your bucket list trip on average, $3,000, right? Approximately 4-night stay hotel booked on the app. If you were just to book 4 nights, in a year, $600 plus savings. Bryte Lyfe trip savings. So if you're going to the Bahamas or wherever you're going with us on our breakthrough events, it's $1,000. Golf benefits, tens of thousands of dollars. I tell you right now, I'm a golfer. You guys, the value just there alone, it's worth it. Entertainment, music, activity savings, $1,000+ That means the average household, depending on how much they're doing in a year, will save between $5,000 and $10,000. Of course, these are examples and for illustration purposes, but I want you to understand we will save much more than that in our first year. And so I'm really excited that you guys have the opportunity to tap into that. Now, people always ask us, well, how do I get started? It's $199.99 for your first month, then it's $179.99 each month, and then that puts you in position to get your bucket list trip. However, if you actually want to refer other people, if you refer 2 members, those 2 members stay active, then your membership fee is waived. Now, this is really crazy. I have my first 2 members within, I don't even know, 12 hours. So that means that my bucket list trip at the end of the year is actually free. I get to go to one of these crazy 5-star places on the company, but I'm not paying my membership because it's free. So how many of you would like to take bucket list trips and travel for life for free, right? So this is really a beautiful thing. And right in your app, it'll say Free Life Qualified. It'll show you exactly what you need to do. And then there's a little countdown timer that literally shows you have one, like in this example, 1 month, 13 days, 15 hours, right down to the second of when you're going to get awarded your bucket list trip. Now, if you do want to share it with other people to earn an income, because you can just share it with 2 people as a member and still get free life. You can still get your bucket list trip for free, not pay your membership, and understand when you got free life, when you got your monthly covered, you still have access to all the savings we just talked about: the hotels, the resorts, the golf, the activities, the entertainment, the music, all of it. Okay. Now, if you want to earn an income like I did, when I said yes to my first opportunity, I was like, wait a second, if I connect customers to the company, they're going to pay me. They said, yeah. I said, so if I can connect 500 customers, they're going to pay me $10,000 a month. They said, yeah. I'm like, wait a second. I collect customers all day long for my companies, but guess what? That wasn't residual. If I had a customer walk in the door for my restaurant and eat a steak and leave, yeah, I got paid on that steak, very little, but I didn't get paid month after month after month after month unless that customer came back. So now here, what happens is when you connect people to the company, they're paying their membership, and guess what? You're getting paid each and every month as that grows. So if you want to earn income, you pay 20 bucks a month. You can participate in the revenue sharing model. Of course, crazy great compensation plan, free travel for every member you refer, earn residual. That means they're going to pay you actually every time you refer a member, they're going to pay you 100 travel dollars. So you can start stacking up travel dollars. I know one of our members right now has $6,000 in travel dollars, right? So that's a pretty good trip you can take for $6,000. So understand that there are ways for you to create multiple streams of income inside the Bryte Lyfe model. Now, you guys can also, if you choose to, connect companies to Bryte Lyfe. How does that work? Well, if I have a company that I can connect and they want to put Bryte Lyfe benefits on with their employees, they're going to pay that monthly fee, and then you get paid every single time those employees memberships are being paid. Now, of course, we want the company to experience the beautiful, amazing gift of Bryte Lyfe. Employees now are not just looking for a paycheck or a gold watch in 40 years. They want experience. They want, the give life. They want the bucket list trip. So we are really able to give them access to travel deals, events, wellness programs, and more. And every time we do, you get paid. Now, here is the compensation plan in case you do decide that you want to jump in like I did. I was like, show me the money. Well, this is what happened for me, and it can happen for you with hard work and determination. I'm going to tell you guys, building any business, whether it's Bryte Lyfe or a steakhouse or I don't know, selling makeup, it doesn't matter what you're doing, there is work involved. But watch this. If you refer to people, your membership is free, right? But you still get your bucket list trip. Well, when you refer 10 people in total in your organization, so if you refer two and they refer eight, that's 10 in total, you're going to earn $300 a month, which is $3,600 a year. Now, the average bankruptcy in North America can be avoided with $500 a month extra money. So let's look at the next level. If you have 16 members and 16 members for a total of 32, you're going to earn $800 a month. That is $9,600 a year. I would say that's a nice little increase. Now, if you're a Lyfer 300 on this call, drop 300 in the chat. If you're a Lyfer 800, drop 800, and so on and so forth. But you guys can see that when I got started for the very first time, I looked at what would it take for me to get to six figures, because really that's what I needed to make to float my life. Well, here, when you refer 1,000 members, this isn't you. You're not going to go refer 1,000 members. But if you refer two, who refer two, who refer two, who refer two, and you grow your team to 70 people or 140 people or 300 people, you can start to see that it grows from there. So you go from 3,000, 5,000, 7,500 a month residual income. And I did not understand the power of residual income until I had it. That means you can stop trading time for money. That means you can start to earn an income through a subscription as a service model. If you're not familiar with that, I will tell you guys right now, it is the most powerful form of compensation on the planet, because every time a subscription gets paid, you get paid. That's the purpose of this. So I told you guys, it just takes two, and you guys can see how that grows. This isn't about you referring 500 people yourself. This is about what you get started. And I promise you guys that when you enroll as an influencer, you're going to pay your $200, right? That's including your influencer fee. And of course, just like anything else, you get access to everything, but you also unlock the compensation plan. So I want to say, don't keep putting your dreams off. The sooner you join, the sooner your countdown begins. And finally, if you are not registered for the Bahamas, I really encourage you guys. This is a life-changing trip for real. The first time I went to the Bahamas, I was literally blown away. It is a 5-star resort. They have the best water slides. You go through a shark tank if you want to. I mean, there's literally so much to experience there. There's $100 million yachts parked right outside. It is unbelievably beautiful. The resort itself is crazy. Atlantis is an amazing experience. And this is your opportunity to get it for $4.99 per person, which is insane. Normally it's that much a night. Okay. So I just wanted to let you guys know we are really excited about that trip. We're looking forward to seeing you all in the Bahamas. And of course, non-members can actually go. So if you are not a member yet, and you're like, man, I want to try this and see if it's a fit for me, get registered for the Bahamas. Meet us there. Get to know the community. Get to know the founder. Get to know the corporate team. And then you'll know that Bryte Lyfe is the right place for you. So with that, you guys, be blessed. Have the best night ever. And remember, get back to the person that invited you here because life is waiting. Literally, your dreams are calling.